How's it going, guys? Zombie Wars SMT here, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's 3 theory. And this is actually on the new teaser image that he put on his website. Not really new, but still, it's a teaser image he put on his website. Now the thing about this though is that people are saying that if you brighten up the hat image, do some editing to it, you'll actually see that there is in fact, well, a hidden Springtrap face. Now, I very well can see this. I can very well see there is a Springtrap face. But the thing is, just like the 4 that was in the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer, guys, it can easily just be a coincidence of some sort. Like, I'm looking at this right now, and it's actually not that far. But I could also see something else that actually seems more likely to me. To me, it actually doesn't look like Springtrap of some sort, but I'm actually looking at it, and it says they point out that they can see an ear. But the more I look at this, guys, I actually see more or less of a face of one of the, well, headless, or not really headless, but I should say empty heads of the animatronics that we saw from Five Nights at Freddy's 1. In particular, I actually see Bonnie's head. I don't see any ear either of what the picture highlights, but I could see Bonnie's eyeless head in the hat, which to me would make more sense since at the end of Five Nights at Freddy's 3, regardless of what ending you got, well, the heads of the animatronics. Of course, this one doesn't look lighted up, and personally, I think that the Five Nights at Freddy's ending could take place after either one. Regardless, the children are already dead, so it wouldn't really matter too much, but the fact is that you can see the headless heads of the animatronics, and you could also see it in this hat. Now, like I said, this can also just be a simple, just a simple coincidence. Like maybe it happened before. I really haven't seen too many coincidences before in the Five Nights at Freddy's games, but I'm looking at this and I really don't feel like this can be far off from the facts, because if you think about it, guys, it was an auction that this place was pretty much sold for. This place was auctioned off. All the remaining items were auctioned for money. And the thing is that someone could buy out all these basically items here, and they can use them for their own good. Say, for instance, Springtrap. We already know that Springtrap did in fact survive the fire. For all we know, someone like that, some business person or whoever it is, might want to possibly rebuild Fazbear's Fright, make another pizzeria, but this time with Springtrap, which would be actually pretty interesting to see that again. Springtrap as a animatronic for showing kids. That would be interesting, but he wouldn't really be Springtrap, he would be Spring Bonnie. Still, interesting concept, in my opinion. But, like I said, I'm looking at this image, and I definitely do see something in the hat that is highlighted. It might be a bit harder to see on your screen because of the fact that YouTube render and all that kind of stuff kind of darkens the image. But if you brighten up the image yourself and you look very, very closely, you'll actually kind of see something. And honestly, I really, like I said before, don't find this hard from being the fact, since it was put up for auction. It's not like before where these items were scrapped and were only kept privately for the company to use. These are for anybody to buy as long as they have the money, because it is a public auction. A public one, nevertheless. But I don't mean to overthink myself here, guys, but if they really wanted to, they can even buy out the, well, suits of the animatronics, such as maybe the Bonnie suit that was in the hallway, wherever the Freddy Fazbear suit was, since we haven't seen that. We saw the Foxy head, but we never seen his body, and we know his hand is in the box. And, well, Chica. The thing about this, though, is that what if they rebuild this place and they kind of make another pizzeria or maybe Fazbear's Fright again? That's still likely a possibility. Hell, they might even repair the toy animatronics, and I would actually like to see Mangled, not Mangled Up. That would be a pretty interesting thing, actually, to see. But yeah, I mean, I don't mean to get ahead of myself, but this can easily happen again. And you could say, Zombie, there's still no kids that were murdered. Well, if people want to go ahead with the theory and say that the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 animatronics weren't haunted, then you can just say that there can be malfunctions with every single animatronic, and that can be the case. And not to mention, guys, Springtrap has the soul of Purple Man, and if that's the case, anything could go. The Springtrap suit, if it manages to get loose, it can kill more children. Hell, if it wants to, it can reprogram the animatronics yet again. This is Purple Guy we are talking about here, guys. I don't know if it's just me, guys, but I honestly really don't see too many games that Scott Cawthon has really to choose from that would take place in the past, considering the fact that he mostly covered every single place by now, including Freddy's Diner. He pretty much found out the story about that. And not to mention, the sister location is like the only place that we don't know about. We were just introduced this in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So it's something that we should still look into. And not to mention, if Scott really wanted to, he can pull even more moves out like that and say that there's another location, that possibly even 3 locations. He can do anything he wants to the series, guys. It's his game, and he can pretty much alter it and change it in any way or form he desires. So it's still an open possibility for anything to really happen. And the fact that people think this image actually has something to it, I wouldn't doubt it myself, to be absolutely honest with you. I'm still kind of ashamed though with my Hidden 4 video, because it could have been anything really, but at the same time, you never know. These things are hidden. Scott likes to hide things. That's the whole point of the series, basically, is to find hidden things that he put into the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like, and if you are new to my channel, why not hit that subscribe button? And I'll see you all next time. Peace out.